Well, good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Hey, thanks for those hosts, Sharks, Silly Mountain Girl. Good morning, as usual. We're back, as you can see, for a little RimWorld multiplayer. I will be joined right now by Chalice Mike. Say hello, Chalice Mike.
Hello, Chalice Mike.
So,
Trying to get all of our. Guess we had a raid. I don't remember if I was playing with. If I had kept playing or not. I think I kept playing.
we have another Buffalo.
Yeah, I must have kept playing.
Yeah, remember you loaded ours up the other day. There.
Alright, I'm trying to get everybody re-equipped with weapons.
So, how are you today?
I am tired as can be.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, so to update people on where we are in this. We've had a couple of raids. We've been working on. We built a wall over here, and eventually this is going to be a farm area. We have a growth area here and a growth area here that we're working on growing up. And we're going to have the animals. Right now the animals can sleep here. All the non-bird animals. And our safe zone is here. Turkeys are obviously up here. All the chickens have finally died off. We don't have to worry about them anymore. We have pigs. Lots of them. We sent someone to our other colony here to gather up some pigs that decided to plant themselves there.
I wish I knew how to dismantle the other colony. Just make it so it's not even there.
Oh, I mean, as soon as we're done, I know how to do that. As soon as we're done with it, the only reason I haven't done it is because we've been stealing it. We've been using it for resources. Because they have, they had stealing stuff over there.
Oh, that's a good point. We haven't bothered going to grab any of it yet.
Yeah, it's just a matter of sending a group of colonists over there with some of the now numerous hauling animals to bring it back. Because let's see, we've got some compact machinery, some steel, lots of steel.
I think we need 2 people, and between them they need mining, construction, cooking. Well,
You're gonna you need mining, construction, cooking, and unless we
well, we can build furniture here and just take it with us over there.
Well, I mean, if we have the mats, the sleeping mats, they'll be fine.
But I mean, if we're gonna be there mining stuff,
yeah, we can send some
their
beds.
moods need to stay higher. I mean, we could go cheap and easy, but their moods are gonna be rough.
It's just a matter of how long we want them to stay there.
Well, if we wanna strip it of resources.
Well, I mean, we don't have to do it all at once. We can send them in waves. But we currently, okay, so like the single player game that I'm running, that's what The
Oh, yeah. It's fine. Those are the things we're not touching.
yes, we're leaving those alone.
That was rough.
Yes.
Rough, rough. Uh-oh. My
It's
screen
saving.
just went blank.
It's saving.
Yeah, but my screen just went completely blank.
Okay, we'll all save.
Alright. Like, I'm gonna have to force close this because I can't access anything. It's just a black screen for it.
Okay. Well, it'll just kick me out.
Did you already save it?
Yes. There's Corey.
It's weird. It doesn't say it's non-responsive, but it absolutely is.
So, yeah. So, like I was saying, on the single player one that I'm playing, that was that on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and in between on my own. That one I desperately need the resources like that, but we don't lack those resources on our map. So, like, I've been sending my colonists on quests to have them wipe out things, and then I have them stay there long enough to dismantle every steel building that's there.
So you
and then get out.
mentioned something to me. You said that the aggressiveness or the size/aggressiveness of the raids is based on the wealth of your colony.
It's just what I've noticed from streams that the longer your colony is there, the bigger the raids start to get. I think it's a combination of the wealth and the difficulty.
If it's the wealth, I mean, I'd like to put the difficulty back to normal, but if it's the wealth, I would suggest we don't mine resources that we don't need yet.
Well, yeah, but we haven't been.
Well, we're talking about going over to the other colony.
Yeah, but steel isn't. It's more a matter of just that over time, as you start to improve your colony, it just naturally becomes more valuable.
I understand that.
So, but so far, the only thing we've been mining.
Go out of our way to increase our
resources
we don't need.
The only really valuable resource that we mined was a bunch of silver that was in the cave that we needed to hollow out. Outside of that, we've left the compact machinery alone, and other than that, we've been taking steel. But I don't think steel is valuable enough on its own to do that. I think it's more a matter of, regardless of what difficulty you're on, as the colony ages, the storytellers just start sending more and more. Because as the colony ages, it naturally becomes more valuable because it's more viable. And you're closer to building the ship. One way or the other, every time you research something, you're taking a step closer towards building the ship, which means your colony is more valuable.
Alright, so, Arbiter is joined.
He's joined. So, and if we don't have to go mine any. I wouldn't touch anything like jade or gold or anything like that.
Yeah.
Leave the compact machinery, the plasteel alone unless we need it. But I don't think we have to worry about steel because it's just steel's like stone. Although we definitely want to. Oh, uranium's another one. That's
and compact machinery until we start needing more of it because we have 118.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd leave the compact machinery alone. But all that silver and the uranium, it does add up after a while.
Yep. My guys, this is in our put it the heck out zone. There, come. Thank you, Sean. The stone cutter's cutting our stone. Lime stone. This one's granite. I guess they're prioritizing other crap.
Probably. Ogre stack is really nice, by the way.
Oh yeah, I haven't been messing with it.
Oh yeah, well now that it's there, you just have to make them, just help them to prioritize merging stacks of things, and they'll. Sometimes it takes a couple of tries, but they will do it.
How do you adjust it? The stack size?
Go to menu, options,
mod settings,
ogre stack, and I just set the ogre default. And it's the thing is resources. It's set to 1,000. That's just the default. So
what about like gold, uranium, small volume resources? It's set to 30.
No, gold, silver is considered the other one.
Okay, I'm saying.
I know.
I'm looking at the mod settings for ogre stack. Stack settings, category mods, value, small resource settings, scalar 30.
So I'm wondering what silver must be in the main one, because the silver is currently stacked to 1,500. Wondering where that's sitting. You just set it to the
ogre default.
Well, ogre default is what sets that value at 30. So you can just type in there to set it to 1,000 so it matches the other one.
What about meals, items, body parts, and implants?
Well, I mean, meals is 150, so instead of 10. So that shelf in there where that's holding 3 stacks of 10 is going to hold 3 stacks of 150. That's a lot of meals. I don't think you need more than that.
Yeah.
So I found that most of the default settings were more than enough.
Yeah. I don't know where silver is.
Silver's in the storage boxes.
No.
Oh,
in the mod settings. I don't know which one.
Yeah, I don't know either, because I just saw them. You can see we have 2 stacks that are one's 1,500 and the other one's almost 1,500. So I'm not sure where they're hiding those.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that we have that figured out, I'm going to reorganize these shelves to have be more limited in what they hold. So let's make this one a wood one. Make this one our stone blocks. This one steel.
We can't build turrets yet, can we?
No. You had the one we had from before, you got from somewhere.
Blown up. Yeah. I'm gonna switch the priority for. Oh, you already did. Who's supposed to be crafting? Oh, we have a new Jane is a handler. Adjusting her settings right now.
Hmm.
Oh, we have a Jane is a handler. I'm adjusting her settings right now.
Okay. I'm just adjusting the storage setting things. So, so the bottom 3 storage shelves there, that's from right to left. Leather, wool, so animal, like wool, stuff like that, and then cloth, raw stuff. And then the one nearest the door is for all the raw textiles, so cotton fiber, plasteel thread, raw devil strand, and raw flax. The one right above that is for uranium. The third one up from the door is for steel. They'll eventually move them all themselves. And then up along the top, the one on the right is stone blocks, and the one on the left is wood. I need to make sure ironwood is selected to go on there. So there. And bamboo. So they will yeah, someone who is in there will eventually move them all. Wooden tailor bench.
Sorry, just pausing it for a second.
No, you're fine.
Uh-oh.
Just have issues with solar power is all.
Yeah. No, they don't like darkness. Oh,
Nice.
I did look and I found out what we need to research for the hop, or not the hop, but the neutral leaf, and its drug production is what will give it to us.
Okay, I selected it. The drugs. Since Woo Mom's in the storage area cleaning, I'm having her move some stuff around.
Alright. I'd like to add human corpses into the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that
now that
we have a raid, we can move them immediately.
Makes sense. Just a second.
Alright, I did
I didn't do my beginning of stream stuff. Here we go. So, and this, as always, this is an extra life stream. You can type exclamation mark extra life like I just did to find out more. Streampuppy is how I'm managing this. That's the link right there. Find out more about me as an author. I spent a decent portion of time yesterday editing, so I made some progress on that novel, Fall. You can find out more about there. And there's the Discord. Art started a social fight with Amy.
Really, guys?
They like being a punk.
Oh, she got art,
So,
or Amy bit art.
did we dismantle? Okay, so you dismantled one of the stone cutting things. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move the other stone cutting table into the main warehouse.
Did you not want us to put the electric stone cutters in there? Then?
Oh, yeah, we can. Sorry, I forgot we researched that.
Yeah, that's why I destroyed it. I just want to know where you want it so I can place it.
So you see that?
It looks like you have a rhyme and reason.
Yeah, so you see that the columns there? Put it right there. I'll move this table over here, this chair. There, so you have a chair there now. Oh, see, doesn't that look so pretty? The way they're doing everything? We'll need to make some more, that's for sure. Pardon me. The ogre stack thing is nice. It takes a little bit to get them to. Anyway. Yeah, I figured making the center area where those columns are the work area, and then have all the storage around it was probably the best way to do this. Saving. Expand this back.
Is
the
freezer is not working properly. Oh shite, that's why.
Did you figure it out?
Actually, no, it still should be fine. I don't know. Maybe it's just getting too big.
That's possible.
I'm gonna try throwing a second in. Come back down here.
Can you pause it?
I did.
Okay.
Oh.
Visitors. Who's our best one? Let Amy do it. For some reason, there's a random thing of milk just sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so
Ooh, they'll buy the tainted crap.
yeah, let them have it.
I don't like having to try to bother using grenades. Do you want to sell them, or do you want to keep them?
Sell them. Yeah, nice. Get that pemmican. Yeah, outside of getting, whichever of those weapons you don't want to keep. I'd sell, yeah, so you got that. Yeah.
Sell the awful revolver.
Mm-hmm. What about the 4-1? The machine pistol?
I wouldn't want to sell that because machine pistols are... I guess we have other weapons.
Yeah.
Let's do. Where is it?
It's right at the top.
Oh, there it is. Oh, geez, and it's only 43%.
Yeah. Looks good to me.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
You're doing, yeah, there you go. I'm not taking your thing.
I don't understand why the freezer is so freaking hot.
Okay, so I've added the bills from the manual stone table to the electric one, so I'm gonna go ahead. Do you want to leave it just in case the power goes out for now, or as a backup one?
Okay, now it's chilling at the right place.
Cool.
It's only getting up to 24. Okay. Unroofed. I told you to roof everything. Oh, come on. Why did you do that? It's not like walls grow on trees.
Walls don't grow on trees? I feel like my entire world has been shaken by this revelation. Let's change that. Game, stop being weird. Okay, let's get the uranium off of this shelf. Put it in the
Alright, electric stone cutter. Oh, you already got it. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just need to have someone go actually do it. Saving. Speaking of, I should say.
Glitch and Brenda are two cutters. Both sleeping at the moment.
So I've moved the silver and the uranium into the strong boxes, and I put them farther back in the storage.
Okay. Right. Let's get another one. Wait for Glitch and Brenda to wake up and get them working. Get those walls finished. Another solar flare.
I don't think that's here. I think it's at the other one.
Oh, okay. Oh, we actually still have lights.
Yeah. Ooh, there's compacted machinery back there.
Nice. I'm pausing it just because Brenda's awake and I want to set up the new 360 granite. 200 of those other two.
I already did that.
No, I just did put it in another one.
Oh, okay. Oh, another table.
Yeah.
Ah, got it. I'm tracking now.
And 200 of the others? Yeah.
You know, if you click on the one table. Okay, so click on the table. Click on bills.
And copy the.
Yeah, and then when you go to the other one, just at the top, click. There's an X button and a paste button. It just pastes the job there.
Okay. I thought you had to still
make one first. Yeah, I know. I did that the first time. I was like, wait a minute. How does this copy thing work?
Here we go. Oh, I thought Brenda was awake. Jeez. Wake up. Glitch, what are you doing? Oh, you're back.
There's a lot of steel back here.
Nice. Oh, we have a geothermal vent over there.
Where? Oh, right there?
Steam geyser.
Oh, yeah. I figured we would just move the growth zone that was there when we got closer. When we
I
got
wonder
to
if
that.
we can autopsy skeletons.
Probably only one way to find out.
Yep. Oop. I will open it instead in case we can't. There we go. Now that wall's coming along.
Down to the south?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They needed the bricks. So now, almost to the point where we can completely close off, rip up that defense zone that's right there, and just focus off to the east.
Fantastic. Oh, cooking tools, nice.
Yes, that will increase the speed of both of those. And there's another one. What?
We have trapped people.
Sean, what are you doing? And trapped animal. I'm going to send him to the safe zone to hide.
Alright.
Who is that? Blue Puff?
Yeah, and we can...
That's just a random rabbit.
I mean, we can kill it for meat. Yeah, I'm gonna have him.
Hmm? Peggy, mommy has things to do. Didn't listen to me. We have a tame dinosaur.
Nice.
And you know what that thing's going to be good for?
I would say hauling, like as a pack animal.
Yes.
But I have a dinosaur in my my new personal game that is not functioning as a pack animal, even though it says it can.
Nice. Somebody learned. Somebody got some edumacation.
Oh, it worked.
Mm-hmm. I knew when I found that one that you were going to love that.
All right, how many is that? 1, 2, 3. Oh. 9 times 3. Is what? 27 plus 1. 28.
Saving.
I don't like setting the training to forever, because once we get the autopsy table, I want that to be priority.
Yeah. Looking at the research for a moment, because you have it paused. Oh yes, canning table. You're gonna like the canning stuff because that will add the ability to make the canned meals, and we can set it so that canned meals are only eaten by caravans. So then we could basically just send canned meals and pemmican with the caravans. The only thing is that
Pemmican is very, 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 very. You have to have a ton of it.
Yeah.
So canned meals would be.
Canned meals are going to be great, but if you have pemmican, you might as well send it.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's useless otherwise. Okay, so I'm just screwing around with the meal storage.
Are we gonna, now that we have the ogre stacks, are we gonna minimize the freezer to say like from the just outside the door down?
We can't.
All the way down, and then use the rest for
yeah, but we can't move the coolers.
What?
Those coolers, we can't move them. We have to deconstruct them, which means we'll lose out on the component on some of the materials that are in it.
That's fine. I would say that space is more commodity than, well, convenient space is more commodity than anything else.
Here's my suggestion.
I mean, just give me an idea of what to use with all that extra room down here.
Here's my suggestion. So we take this, okay, so the area that you've got your mouse on right there.
Mm-hmm.
We build a wall right down here, and turn this side over here into the cooler. This side right here, we expand the kitchen down because trust me, there are more things we can make. That we're going to put a canning table in there.
So a kitchen this size?
No, we move the kitchen down and then gain up here another bedroom.
Oh, okay.
So basically, you keep the door right there for the cooler for people to get their meals, and then we put the kitchen farther down, like right here, and have a door over here for them to go in and plop their stuff off and like close the kitchen off right here. So then
I think we would lose a lot more in terms of value of resources by moving the kitchen and those sterile tiles than by moving the coolers. Not like
maybe
the coolers.
Yeah, maybe there's that. Either way, I mean, what I'm suggesting is we extend the kitchen. If we keep the kitchen right there, then we just extend it down to this wall right here. So the kitchen would basically be that big.
Here.
Have the cooler down here, and then put like a bedroom down here. But we still want to give the people who are getting their food a separate place to get into the cooler. To get yeah. You know, it'd almost be worth it to move the dining room down in the spot right here, but we wouldn't have a way. We would lose the option for a bed. We could put 2 bedrooms in that spot right there on the right.
Yeah.
So, but we're definitely going to need a slightly larger kitchen because we're going to have. There's a food prep table, which cans stuff. There's a milling stone. There's an oven for baking. We haven't researched it yet, but there's the canning factory, canning table. So we got at least 3 more stations to put in there. There was one other one. I think at some point in here we'll research kitchen cabinet. That'll get added in. So. Anyway, so if we move the cooler, where do you want to move? I would suggest we put the cooler on this side, like the coolers. No, we just because we have this open space anyway. We don't need to worry about this anymore, so we can just like carve out this entire side right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. And then just put the coolers on this side. We'll need to, here, I'm gonna go ahead and mark them. We'll need to smooth those. That'll gain us a little bit extra space right there. That'll give us a little bit of extra. Yeah, cool, you got that. I'll go ahead and mark those for smooth just because. Yeah, and actually now that this whole side is protected over here, we could gain a little extra space in some of these bedrooms by... There, you already did it, most of it. There you go. Just to give them a little more spacious, especially if some of them start hooking up, putting a double bed in there.
Yeah.
So... But yeah, I had on my main colony, I had to move the dining room into a separate room because I needed a second table because I just have too many colonists, and if they're all eating, bad news. And I needed to, but so then I had this big kitchen with only 2 stations in it. I'm like, oh well, what am I gonna do with this? So I just left it, and then I got these additional stations. It's like, oh, now I don't have nearly enough space in my kitchen. And my kitchen, the kitchen that I have is bigger than the space that we have planned. So we'll just have to be very smart with our placement there of things to maximize.
We'll have to have a lot of room for the freezer.
Eventually. But see, here's the thing. If we need to, once we've got the freezer built in that little square area right there, we can expand the freezer to the left. If we put the coolers like front top left of it, then we can expand down along this wall right here. Oh, look at Cellist Mike hard at work.
Oh, a new boomalope.
We have a new suicide bomber. That or something to sell.
Yeah. Alright, Glitch and Brenda, what are you doing? Yeah, Glitch and Brenda, you get back on this. I love that you're researching. Look at the corpses. Or the skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
And Dr. Gray is just going to town. Oh my gosh, there's way more over where the graves were. Oh, somebody's gonna lose their minds. We're gonna have a corpse display.
He didn't have the debuff. Observe rotting corpse. So yeah, Art is seeing it. These valuable resources are screwing up my my column arrangement. The farther back we go.
Okay,
so let them work on that.
Hey, come see our corpses.
Yeah. No, they're on the other one.
Oh.
But yeah, since we currently don't seem to lack any of the resources that are over there, I think we should just abandon the other one.
Alright, how do we do it?
If you go to the world map, I'll do it, but I'm just telling you how to do it. If you go to the world map and you just click on it, you just click abandon.
Oh.
There we go. And now there's the remnants of a colony.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, but now we don't have to worry about that one.
Yeah. Oh, Art is just losing her mind. Art and MS.
Art is losing her mind.
Yes. The corpse hollowing.
Art's over here going, that's not new. So, it looks like that area down there is roofed. So we could go ahead and open up down into that space. Like deconstructing the wall right there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Not these two though. Unless we want to replace it with something else.
What are you gonna replace them with?
No, I don't care.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, no, I see it. No, I see it. Why not just make that line go straight down?
More room for beds.
I would see. I would leave this one and deconstruct the inside one.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like that.
Okay, yeah. That's good. Smart. I mean, if you want to have it go straight down, I was just thinking that bedroom space is more. We're not going to lack for freezer space with those shelves.
Yeah.
Although, that's just itching to be proven wrong. So with all this practice, I'm curious. Mr. Gray's up to 11.29.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a max learning per day.
Yeah. I would suggest you bump the medicine stack up above 75.
Is it not that way already?
No, it's at 75 right now. So if we want to be able to maximize that space, I would bump it up.
Okay.
I mean, you could do like you did meals as 150, but I'm just trying to reduce the number of medicine things we have in there so we can put other things. Because those are specifically medicine cabinets as opposed to long racks.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna deconstruct them. I'm just gonna uninstall them in case we need them for other medicine later. So basically, we'll have one for herbal medicine and one for other drugs for right now, and the other ones we'll just uninstall and we'll just store them for now. Okay, so this one is
Should be good now.
very cool.
Fluffy doesn't like seeing corpses. Yeah, somebody's gonna have a mental break.
Where is it? Bit ways down the road.
You want to go there now?
2 enemies. We have another one that's shorter. We have 13 days on the one. They're just going to give Joywire and Artistic Neurotrainer Mech Serum. Blech.
Which I don't care about either.
Could be destroyed. And the other one, Auto Pistol Legendary, Plasteel Square Dining Chair, excellent, and a Granite Game of Board.
Oh, heck yeah.
I would do that one. It's 2 enemies. It's a bit farther away.
Just tell me who you want me to change for caravan stuff, for caravan diet, and I will get on it while you're living there.
Well, who should we send? 3 people?
I thought you were looking at it.
No, I was looking at the map.
3 or 4.
Hey, you pick who we're gonna send. You know they're fighting better than I do.
Oh.
Sorry, don't mean to dump that one on you, but.
I thought you were already there and just wanted me to...
Oh, I was just looking at the map, trying to figure out which one would be better. Ooh, that wall's coming along nicely.
I usually pick, rather than fighting style, I pick by speed, like how fast they move, and their ability to eat forage. Their ability to forage. That's how I usually pick.
Yeah.
Rather than fighting. Unless they... I also like it if they have bolt action rifles or a long-range weapon. But yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, so you tell me who, and then I'll change their diet.
Okay. Oh, you don't want me to send Cassius Belly, do you?
Heck no, she's the only one that could do anything.
Everything. Yeah. Let's think. Glitch.
Okay, switched.
Let's send Jane. Send in Jane.
Okay, switched.
I really want to send Cassius Belly.
I know you do, but you don't. You should send Brenda. She's the bullet sponge.
Where is she? Yeah, but she forages like crap.
She's garbage forager. Yeah, I know. Setherizer is our builder, besides Cassius.
Fluffy.
Yeah, send the guy with the peg legs.
Oh, really? Crap, no.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah,
he moves.
I'll send Brenda.
Brenda?
I'll send Brenda.
Yeah. Alright, let me put him back. No raw. Brenda, bullet sponge.
Can you check which pigs know how to carry?
Not without escaping your screen.
Oh,
I know Miss Piggy can.
Alright.
But I mean, all that means is they're just that's hauling for like doing it on their own.
I know.
Hauling.
But when I'm tending to the wounded, they can be moving my crap to the storage area.
Yeah, I know that, but she's also pregnant.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I mean, she can have it on the way.
Okay.
If it was a carnivore, I'd say no.
Yeah, I'd send yeah, at least one of those, if not 2. There you go.
Yeah, see, look, Corey.
Doesn't, yeah.
It says nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
That was frustrating. Okie dokes. Herbal medicine. Let's see, 3 times 4 is 12. Case crap.
Problem is the food that they have. We don't have
food.
Yeah, it's all going to rot in 2 days.
All right, let's not sit.
And let me see how long it's going to take for them to get there.
Oh, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Half a day.
And then another half day back.
Yeah.
No.
Total route time 1.5 days. So the food will rot in 2.2.
Oh, okay, we're good then.
So if we send them with, I'd send them with, 3 days just to be safe. 2.8 is good. 2.5, there you go.
Well, because that's as much as we can send without it going to.
Yeah, but they'll be back before it rots.
Yeah.
All right. And maybe they'll get lucky and find some stuff that's there, that they can snag.
I think we may have enough to finish that wall. We will see.
Oh yeah, we're also using them to build storage things. The granite blocks, but we have a lot now. But like a lot of those things are either limestone or actually these need to be cancelled. We don't have enough limestone for that.
We have a crap ton of steel. Though we'll run out of steel way faster than granite.
Yep. Yeah, save the steel. Especially if we want to start making more sterile surfaces. I'd say that we need to eventually have our lab be sterile.
Oh yeah, of course. Once we have the high-tech bench, it's going to be mandatory.
We also have another wall to build up to the north.
Over here?
Up top. No, over near the turkey area.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Once
Forgot about that.
I'd say have them focus on it once that wall's done. Yeah. Moving right along.
Oh, resync.
Who's got the plague? Sugar. Saving. And Brenda's gone. Sad. Well. I'll slow it down for a second. Well, I can't.
I can't. I'm simulating.
Ah. Okay. I was going to see if it would let me. Oh, there's some more compact machinery hiding back there.
Man, this is a long simulation. Come on. Oh, it stopped. Unless you have a save you can load. Did you save when I said resync? You didn't hear me say it, did you?
I just saved. But I mean, we'll see. Plus you have autosave.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Ooh, my last autosave is 9 minutes old.
It's not that long ago. Remember, we spent like 5 minutes just dealing with
It's true.
The caravan. Okay, I'm checking mine. Bringing it up now. See how it does.
What time was your save?
Like,
oh, you saved right then.
30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
It's going through the simulation.
All right.
Okay, server started.
I'll
And
wait till the arbiter joins.
come on, Senor Arbiter. It's taking its dear sweet time.
Mm-hmm.
That was school yesterday.
No, I couldn't go because of my battery.
Oh yeah, that's right. Did you get it fixed yet? I don't know what the Arbiter's doing.
I have to wait till Amy gets back from work. The arbiter joined. I have to wait till Amy gets back from work. Should be like 4. Alright, I am in.
Well, go ahead and save it. Now that you have a save, you should reload it.
Oh. Why me?
Because we've been running it on yours this whole time.
That's true.
So I just saved them for backups. So like any of the mod settings that are in there, yeah, they're on yours. So I would have to go through and make sure mine match yours.
Alright, arbiters. Oh, nope. You are in, not the arbiter. You're going to get a desync.
No, I can't exit. Yeah, because it's moving. Arbiter is joined. So you good?
Yeah.
Oh, save.
I have a save just from a couple seconds ago.
Okay, cool. Resyncing.
I think it's because the arbiter is going to go ahead and reload it. Have you wait till the arbiter gets in. Because that happened last time you joined before the arbiter came in.
Okay.
It was like a desync almost right away.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, for this save, there's like almost no simulation time.
Yeah.
Alright, arbiter is in.
Spawning things. Things are spawning. Okay. Yeah, there was no simulation on that one. Alright. Oh, look, we have a wind farm. Isn't that nice? Blocked by poplar tree, blocked by oak tree. We need to cut some trees down. Oh, look at all the corpses. I knew you were doing it, but I just actually noticed.
Oh, yeah, and that's not very many compared to how many.
Compared, yeah, exactly.
What's Fluffy doing? Training.
Go Fluffy. Go Fluffy. Cass's Belly's building us some more storage.
Who's our next best stone cutter? Woo Mom can cut. Amy can cut. Fluffy can cut. And Art is our next best. Art is the best one that we have here.
Mm-hmm. I'm resyncing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hope it works. If not, I have to reload, but I don't know what we'll do.
We'll see. If all else fails, we just go back to your autosave.
Yeah, just let me know if it stops.
It's kind of, sort of, but not really. I'll let you know. It's doing it's doing something different. I'm just gonna try rejoining. That tends to go faster. Sometimes. Spawning things. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I mean, when I come back, it still has to simulate again.
Yeah.
Yes, we know. The park is complete. Simulating. Simulating. Still. It's moving, it's just moving slow. There. Okay.
Oh, it worked?
I'm back.
Cool.
Nope. It just keeps I'll try to resync, but because the simulation isn't very long. But
I don't think it's gonna work if.
Yeah, I think something went wrong.
What say you to just reloading that autosave?
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'm actually gonna quit the game altogether.
I shall as well then.
Oh, you know what we haven't checked? If
oh yeah. I quit and I didn't see.
Don't starve us in that I had.
No, I had one.
Oh, you had one for World?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Sometimes. Sometimes. So I found a friendly fire mod that should work with multiplayer. It's just it has to be set to be on for default. If you change it for anybody, then it can cause a desync. Like apparently, some people like to have some of their pawns not try to avoid friendly fire or avoid shooting. I'm not really sure why, but it's just when I looked at the thing on the mod list, it said just if you have this set to on and you don't try toggling it for any individual one, you should stay synced.
We can get that. What is the name of it?
It's called Avoid Friendly Fire. But all it does is it adds a thing to the
by Falcone.
Yes. And I just put it right at the bottom, right above Mod Manager after Ogre Stack. And they'll just check and move if the hunters will move the range shooters. Yeah.
All right, it's there. not the load, not the game, but the.
Yep. I was just saving a new list in my mod manager. You didn't get your ear stuff on.
Well, since you had a patch, I want to try the multi again. Is that okay?
That's fine.
because that is also a cause we know. Yeah, I'm not changing anything for that friendly fire.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
You're going to get your ear stepped on again if you keep laying right there.
Alright, Arbiter has joined.
Silly dog.
Ruh-roh, is it not letting you in?
No, it's let me check something. Do you have did you accidentally add subsurface conduits back in? Because I don't have it, but it was telling me that that the server has subsurface conduits.
I sure hope not. Ugh, yes. How do I just
You have to exit it. It's one of the...
Oh, no, you can do it from within game. Through the... You click on the Steam button.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pull out all the wood that I'm not using, so that... My mouse has this nasty habit of double-clicking.
Hmm.
I need to change the sensitivity on it.
It happens. The joys of playing with mods.
Mm-hmm.
I have an email, but not the one I want. Waiting for an email for my feedback on my last round of work. What are you doing?
I'm unsubscribing from the ones that I'm not using.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
More to go. That way I don't accidentally click on them again.
I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap the stream right here.
Okay.
So, I'll come back in just a moment, but thanks for joining me today. So, we'll be back probably with some more of this on Thursday. So, for now, we'll say goodbye to Chelsea Mike.
Goodbye, everybody.
So, I'll be back. So, as always, this is Guthron. I've been enjoyed playing some RimWorld with Chalice Mike with you. I'll you're playing with mods, you have some difficulties with the the technical side. It happens, but it's okay. This is an extra life stream. You can find out more at that link right there I just posted in chat. I'm using streampuppy to manage my stream. You can follow me as an author there, support me as an artist there. I use OBS. You can find out more at that link, and you can keep up with the Rat Pack at the Discord right there. Let's find someone to host. Of course, using streampuppy. So let's see. Who's playing what? Lots of options. Thinking I'm gonna host Azili. She's playing Workers and Resources, the Soviet Republic. Yes, that's cast a host for Azili. That's not how you spell Azili. That's how you spell Azili. There we go. So I will be back tomorrow for some more single player. So thanks for joining me. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.